Hi kids, thanks for watching Art Time with Anderson. I'm just going to walk you through a little bit here how to make a Spark page. So I'm just going to hit save and exit out of this. And here is a Spark page that I've already created. And I titled it Field of Blue, and you can see how I put some quotes in here. Field of Blue for me kind of applies to both the ocean and the sky. So sometimes the text that you're including is just as simple as a thought. Sometimes it can be kind of like a little mini poem. It could be a song lyric, or it could be an actual quote. If you do use a quote, though, make sure that you cite your source. So I'm going to want to come back and put the author in there. Okay. So if you want to start from scratch, you come here to your Spark page, and you come here and you add a new project. And you're going to go to web pages, and it's just pretty easy to like go right to the theme page. If you come here, you can change it to a different theme, and what that'll do is that'll change both the color and the font. So depending on what you like, the crisp is good, the vintage is good. Maybe I'll go with crisp for this one. And so for this one, I think I'll call it Field of Blue, and then I'm going to call it Miss Anderson Portfolio. So now this will pop up, and you can just go ahead and click the little plus button and to add a for your desktop and your pictures, etc. So if I come in here to Google Photos, I already have an album. Use a landscape-oriented picture for this one. This one seems good as a start, especially for this topic or title. So now it says scroll to start writing your story. So now I can choose, I can do a glide show, a photo grid, I can add some text. So let's say I did want to include that quote and then cite it. Here we go. And I'm actually going to use the quotes part, and then it's Sarah K is the person. So do you have to use quotes? No, not necessarily, but that's definitely an option if you don't want to think about what kind of writing you're going to do. So a great idea for a photo portfolio is to do a photo grid. And again, when you're adding those, we kind of want to think about, how is the layout going to be? So I think maybe I'll go with this guy and this little guy. I kind of like the intimacy there. I can put this one as well, and I can make that one the large photo, and then these two are like this, and I actually want to, oops, and this is move forward or move backwards. So I think I want this one first. There we go. So I can just kind of play around with these buttons until they start to appear like this, and then I hit save. And now I have this right here. So I could add a little caption, and I could say the little ones love the sand and sea. And that's just my own words. So I don't need to make it a quotation that I also include the author, etc. These are just my own words. These are my own photos. And I'm kind of making a little joke because these, this is my godson and my daughter and this little adorable, cute baby turtle that I got to release into the wild in Cabo. And there he is. And that's just my own little caption that I'm going to make there. Now maybe I want to do a glide show. Maybe I want to show a little bit more the story of the turtle, and here he is, and this is the area that we were in, and I'm just going to hit save so we can kind of exit out and see it. And now I can see how this glide show is going to work, right? So I can take this quote, and I think I'm going to move it over because of the way he's looking. And I'm gonna put in here, I'm gonna add some text. And again, I could use a quote or a song lyric, or I could say, looking towards the sea. Okay, I could add another piece of text right here, but I don't necessarily want to. And then I could say the possibilities are endless. And I love that there's spell check. Okay. And I can even decide what kind of like orientation I want for it. Okay, and I can even decide too if I want it different font sizes, etc. And I believe, let's see here, you can come in here and edit the focal point of the photo a little. I'm just gonna hit save. Okay, so as you guys can see, you just kind of keep going through. You do a little split layout. I think I already used this one, but that's okay. You can put text next to it. You could write. And kind of design how you just want this to be visually. So that's a basic introduction to Adobe Spark. Thanks for watching.